आपको लगता है ये अपने बीच दूल्हा चुन सकते हैं? तो प्रधानमंत्री कैसे चुनेंगे? खानदानी लुटेरों की कोशिश होगी बेकार, अब की बार 400 पार।
After India summoned the United States and Germany for interfering in the country's internal matters, lodging a strong protest, the United Nations on Friday weighed in on the matter, saying that it hoped everyone's rights are protected in India. The international organization UN, which has failed to provide a substantial solution to either of the countries involved in war, urged India to protect everyone's rights. During a press briefing on Thursday, UN spokesperson for Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Stephane Dujarric, urged India to ensure political and civil rights for everyone and an atmosphere that is free and fair.
Country that is having elections, that everyone's rights are protected, including political and civil rights, and everyone is able to vote in an atmosphere that is free and fair.
Ironically, the United Nations is the same international organization that has massively failed to address either the wars or the related concerns surrounding the world given these wars. In fact, after several failed attempts on March 25, the United Nations Security Council adopted the first ceasefire resolution of the Israel-Hamas war since October 7. It has been more than 3 months into the Israel-Hamas war, yet even after repeated UN meetings, the International Peacemaking Institute has miserably failed to assure both an immediate ceasefire and assuring the unconditional release of the hostages taken by the Hamas terrorists. Similarly, in the case of the Russia-Ukraine war, which is in its 3rd year now, UN sanctions on Russia have been incapable of stopping the country from striking Ukraine every now and then. While on one hand, the UN is trying to come to a solution, its efforts have been paralyzed by its permanent members who have been wrongly using their veto powers. Meanwhile, Ministry of External Affairs on Thursday underscored that in New Delhi, legal processes are driven by the rule of law, which fellow democracies must appreciate, and underlined that India has robust and independent democratic institutions. It reminded the United States that any external imputation on the country's electoral and legal processes is completely unacceptable.
The recent remarks by the State Department are unwarranted. Any such external imputation on our electoral and legal processes is completely unacceptable. In India, legal processes are driven only by the rule of law. Anyone who has similar ethos, especially fellow democracies, should have no difficulty in appreciating this fact. India is proud of its independent and robust democratic institutions. We are committed to protect them from any form of undue external influences. Mutual respect and understanding form the foundation of international relations, and states are expected to be respectful of the sovereignty and internal affairs of others.
Notably, Arvind Kejriwal was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate on March 21 in an excise policy-related money laundering case. The Aam Aadmi Party Supremo has been sent to ED custody till April 1.